What's up, my name's TcNo, here for Troubleshoot and welcome back to another video. In this quick video, I'll be showing how you can swap quickly between Valorant accounts simply by double-clicking a shortcut, double-clicking an account name, etc. It's super simple, completely free, and trustworthy. It's open source. The TcNo Account Switcher is a project I've been working on now for multiple years, and it lets you swap between accounts on different platforms really quickly. Steam, Battle.net, Origin, Uplay, etc. The list goes on. Riot Games, and more specifically Valorant, is one of the supported platforms. I'll have another video coming out soon on League of Legends and the rest of the platforms as well. Anyways, let's get into it. First, I'll show you how it works, and then later on, I'll show you how to download and install it. So to start, I'll go ahead and fire up Valorant. There are two ways of doing this. Either start and typing in Valorant, or of course, if you have the TcNo Account Switcher, you can open it up, then click on Riot Games. If you don't see it, you can go Manage Extra Platforms and make sure it's enabled here. Then, from the Shortcuts section, you should have Valorant here, as long as it's located in your start bar. Otherwise, you can click the plus here. It'll then open a folder where you can drop any shortcuts to any games, programs, etc. Anything you place in here will show up in the list. So I'll go ahead and fire up Valorant. Then, as you can see, I'm prompted to log in, so I'll sign in with one of my accounts, making sure to click Stay Signed In. Then continue, and after a quick update, I should be dropped into the main menu. Currently, I don't have two-factor, but if you have two-factor or not, this will work either way. As you can see, I have the game open over here, and I'm currently signed to this account, number 1001. All we have to do is close out of the game without signing out of it, and inside of the account switcher, we can now save the account by clicking Save Current, and we can enter any username we want. It doesn't really matter here, it's just to identify it. I'll enter TCYT and add it. Now, poof, the account is saved. Whenever you want to add an account or sign into a new account, click Add New at the very bottom in order to sign out of Valorant, etc. to sign into another account and then save that as well. Don't click Sign Out or change accounts or anything like that inside of Valorant, League of Legends, or Riot Games, otherwise it may invalidate previous logins and make you put your password in, two-factor in, etc. As long as we only use this Riot Game account switcher here, we won't need to enter our passwords and two-factor again to switch between accounts, unless for some reason or another they invalidate, expire, and we need to do so anyways. So I'll go ahead and click Add New, and then click the Valorant button to fire up the Riot Games launcher. Then I'll enter a username and a password, make sure Stay Signed In is ticked, and log in. Then eventually, the game loads up, and as you can see, we're loading into the training world simply because I haven't done anything on this account just yet. Pressing tab while in game, you can see I'm playing on TcNo NA. Awesome. So let's go ahead and quit out of the game. For this, I'll use Alt and F4. Then heading back to the account switcher, I'll click Save Current as we're now logged into a new account, and I'll give it any name here. For this, I'll call it, say, TcNA. After saving this, we now have two accounts, and I can switch to my other account by double-clicking on it, selecting it and clicking Login, or right-clicking and choosing Swap to Account. Upon swapping accounts, we can click Valorant once again when it's done, and when it eventually loads up, you'll see that we've now successfully swapped accounts with no extra effort, no password, no two-factor, anything like that. Awesome. To add another account, simply click Add New, launch up Valorant, sign in, and save current once again. You can do this for as many accounts as you'd like, though I have heard about some people having issues with beyond 5 accounts. For me, I'm far below that limit, so that's not something I struggle with. There's a ton of other features in this program as well besides other platforms. Clicking the settings button in the bottom left, this program supports many languages, we can choose different themes or create our own, and scrolling down to the very bottom we have options such as automatically starting Riot Games on account switch, which is the actual Riot Games launcher, we can run it as admin, and of course we can create a desktop shortcut by clicking this up here. Upon double-clicking the shortcut, the account switcher will open and take us directly to this page here with all of our Riot Games accounts in it. We can also create this by heading back to the main menu, right-clicking Riot Games, and creating a desktop shortcut that way. Then if we open up the Riot switcher once again, we can right-click any account and create a desktop shortcut to that account in particular. I'll create a shortcut for both of these, and simply double-clicking on the second account here on my desktop, the account switcher doesn't even need to open. It'll simply run some commands, and our accounts will be switched instantaneously. Then we can run Valorant itself, and as you can see, we're suddenly logged into a different account. It's super simple, and it really works just that fast. I'm not going to go too into detail in this video, but I will go through the installation now to help you get started. In the description down below, you'll find much more information, and of course the wiki page will be linked so you can get all of your FAQs answered, etc. In the description down below, you'll find the TcNo account switcher GitHub link. Upon clicking it, you'll be taken to a page like this. You can view the source code if you'd like to see how it's written and whether you can trust it. Scroll down further, and you'll see a big orange download button. Simply click this. Having a further scroll down, you'll see some features, some extra steps, an installation guide if you'd like to go more in depth, as well as screenshots from the program, etc. If you ever get stuck or encounter any issues, click the Need Help and Info button, so you'll be taken across to the project's wiki. You can head into the FAQ, and the question you may have may already be answered here. If not, make sure to open an issue or contact me via Discord. Anyways, clicking Download, it'll take me across to the latest release, where I can simply scroll down and choose how I'd like it. There's portable versions over here, 7Z and zip. These are exactly the same, just one needs 7-zip to open, and it's half the size of the zip. What you'll most likely be downloading is the installer.exe over here. Simply click it, and it'll download. Then just to show you the installation process, as I already have it installed, I'll fire up a Windows sandbox. Copying in the launcher here, double-clicking on it. Next, I agree. You can choose shortcuts. Next, install, and it'll then decompress files and install. You'll see a window like this pop up asking you to install runtimes. Simply hit enter or any key. They'll then download and install one by one. If anything breaks here, you will find download links to these on the wiki, and these are all official Microsoft distributions if you'd like to install them yourself and you don't trust me. Upon completion, the program will start up. I'll close out of the launcher itself, and there we go. We can immediately start switching accounts. It works exactly as you'd hope. Super simple. So that's really about it. Thank you all for watching. My name's been TcNo here for Troubleshoot, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.